friends, it's about 10 a.m. It's Sunday. It's Father's Day. So happy Father's Day. I know I have a few gentlemen callers. So happy Father's Day to you. I hope you have a special day. So what are we doing today for Father's Day? Well, one of Brock's favorite meals is spaghetti. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to make his favorite meal, spaghetti, salad, some French bread, and I bought a dessert because, you know, it's our first week back to work after vacation, so I'm a little lacking. But I have my slow cooker out because I made some overnight apple butter. Oh, friends, that was sensational. You'll see that video later. So that while I have my slow cooker out, got it washed up, I thought I might as well just go ahead and make up my spaghetti sauce. So honestly, I never make spaghetti sauce the same way twice. It's kind of like chili. It's just kind of however you're feeling in the day, what you have on hand, and how you're going to do it. So let's just get to it. I've got 2 pounds of ground beef found in our freezer from where we had some meat butchered. So that's going in. And I forgot to grab my onions, so I'll grab those in a second. And I had a little pinch of sausage left, so why not? I'm just going to add that right in too. There we go. I'm going to set it on my base and set it on the saute feature. So I'm going to grab my onions. I'm going to saute, cook the ground beef and the sausage, and we'll be right back. So the sausage and hamburger is sauteing. I got some onions out of the freezer. I keep some on hand, some frozen onions. Threw those in, probably about a half a cup. As always, onions are optional at your house. I'm just going to add some salt to the burger and sausage right now. That's it. Just some salt right now. Go. I'm going to add some garlic in a little bit, but I want it to cook down a little bit longer so that the garlic doesn't burn. All right. I'll be right back. So our burger and sausage has sauteed with the onions and the salt. There was just a little bit of grease. I drained that off, but I left some because that holds a lot of flavor and it'll keep me from having to add any olive oil. At your house, that's personal preference. Do you like a little grease behind the ears or do you not like it? Okay, anyway. So here we go. We've got that done. We are going to add, and when I say we, I mean me and all my personalities. Add some garlic here. About a teaspoon. As always, it's your house. If you have a lot of vampires knocking on your window at night, you may want to add a little bit more. Anyway, we've got that. Now, my little grocery store, they seem to never have the same thing twice as far as tomatoes go. I don't know why, but I noticed these last night when I went to this grocery store, and it says all-purpose Italian sauce, because you know I'm into making my own spaghetti sauce because it's just as simple as buying the jar stuff and you know what's in it. So this looks fabulous. So it says no water added, and what's in it is tomatoes, sugar, sea salt, olive oil, dehydrated onion, black pepper, basil, dehydrated garlic, oregano, basil oil, and oregano oil. Oh, wait. A couple dollars for this can. Okay, so we're going to add that in. So that has some great seasonings. And can number 2. And I just heard Mason pull in. There we go. All right, I'm going to stop this and let him know I'm filming because, yeah, he don't want to be on camera. I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. I let Mason know I'm filming. The turkeys are gobbling and the goats are screaming because when they see Mason, they think it's feeding time. Okay, so we're going to mix these together. Now that's a great base already, and that looks great. Look at that. So here's something else I got at the store last night. I've never seen this before. But I've heard people talk about it, and it's the McCormick spaghetti seasoning. Have you tried this? I've never tried it. Okay, so I'm just going to disregard the directions on the back. And I'm just going to pour it in. What's in it? Sugar, salt, onion, tomato powder, garlic, spices, basil, paprika, bell pepper, and natural flavors. All right, well, let's give it a whirl here. Let's see what happens. Let's try new things. Let's give that a stir. I can tell you one thing, it smells wonderful. Okay, so our sauce is pretty thick. We like a little thinner sauce, so I am going to add a little bit of water. I'm going to take one of these cans. Don't be looking at my backside. Probably half, a little less than half of a can of water. Okay. We like a little bit of a thinner spaghetti sauce. And as always, at your house, you're free to make it as thick or as thin as you like it. All right. Now I'm going to taste it. Always taste your food. All right. Great time to add some mushrooms if you want to add some mushrooms. I forgot to get any last night, so I'm kind of bummed, but we'll survive. Great flavor. Now, I'm going to have to watch this because it has salt in it. I don't want my spaghetti sauce to get too salty because this is an Italian herb grinder and it has all those great seasonings in it. There we go. I'm going to add a bay leaf. Just because that's what we do here. That's what all us good witches do is add a bay leaf. All right, we've got some Italian seasoning. I'm going to go ahead and add that in too because that will have all that great Italian seasoning without the salt. All right, get you a bay leaf. Or two. Make you a wish. Throw it in. All right, now all of that is done. I'm gonna give it a stir. You can add what seasonings you want. Go. I'll give you a looky-loo because I know you're nosy. Look at that, friends. That's going to make Brock so happy. All right. I'm going to get this back on the slow cooker. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it on high for about an hour. That way all of those flavors can infuse together, hang out, do the cha-cha-cha. And then I'll turn it down to warm and keep it warm till dinner time. We plan on eating about 1 o'clock. Okay. So there you have it. That on there. Lid on. Power on high. And time. I'm going to go for an hour. Oh, I guess 3 hours is as low as I can go. So I'll just watch it. I'll set a timer for 1 hour. And then I'll switch it over to warm at that point. All right. There you go. I got it down to 1 hour. So 1 hour, we're going to check it then, see if we need to add any more water or if it needs to go a little bit longer, and then we will go from there. I'll see you in an hour. Maybe I should go shower, get out of my pajamas. So 1 hour was the perfect amount of time for our spaghetti sauce in the slow cooker. Check the consistency, see if you want any thinner, check the taste, see if you need to add any more seasonings. So now I've got it set. It's on its warm phase, so it'll stay warm till Madison gets here this afternoon. I'm going to fix me a big glass of Diet Coke and go outside on the patio and hang out with the boys till lunchtime. I'll see you later. So Maddie should be here for too long, so I'm going to go ahead and start the spaghetti. We're enjoying time outside, so I'm going to make it an Instant Pot. I don't know that I've ever made just noodles in the Instant Pot, so here's fingers crossed to see how this works out. We're going to add in 12 ounces of spaghetti. We're going to break the spaghetti in half. So this is 8 ounces right here. I know you're not supposed to do that. I know that's bad, but that's what the recipe says. I'm going to do it. I've always broke my spaghetti up, especially when my kids were little. I'd break it up so they wouldn't choke on it. They say you're not supposed to break that pasta. Okay, so I've got my 12 ounces of spaghetti, as Mason used to call it when he was little. I'm going to do a couple tablespoons of olive oil. I'm going to do 3 cups of water. Sounds like maybe Maddie's here. And a pinch of salt. There we go. Now I'm going to make sure all of that is covered in the water. And I might need to add a little bit more water, I think, because not all of my spaghetti is covered. So let me get out a little bit more water. I'm going to add another cup and see if that does the trick. Looks like that looks a lot better. All right, that's it. So do 4 cups of water. I might have put a little bit more than 12 ounces of spaghetti in there. I eyeballed it. Go. We're going to seal the lid. Put it on. Make sure it's set to seal. We're going to pressure cook it for 4 minutes. All right. Now after the 4 minutes is up, we're going to let it release on its own for 10, and I'll come back and show you that. Time is up for the spaghetti. Now we're going to do the release. Once it's done, I'll come back and we will check to see how our noodles did. So the spaghetti is all done. Here it is. Cooked spaghetti. Now I'm not going to lie, a few pieces of that stuck to the bottom of the pressure cooker, but it's good. It's cooked. And there you go. Didn't have to mind it, didn't have to wash it. It's al dente. It's perfect. All right. I'm going to set up the salad bar and get the plates ready. So our spaghetti's done, our spaghetti sauce is done, our salad bar is set up. I've got lettuce, cheese, cucumbers, croutons, eggs, homemade ranch, and some cherry tomatoes. We've got Parmesan cheese, and I have bread and butter on the table. Now normally I fix my plate and show it to you, but it's Father's Day, so I'm going to let Brock fix his plate first, and I will just take a pic of my plate and let you see it. All right. Once again, happy Father's Day to all of you fathers out there. I hope you have a blessed day. Thanks for hanging out with me, and have a great day. Bye, friends. Father's Day dinner was fantastic. Brock was super happy, loved his spaghetti sauce. The kids enjoyed the spaghetti sauce, said it was great. Edit to the noodles. Wasn't a fan. When I got down a little further in that Instant Pot, they were a little overcooked for my taste. So, if I do it again, I would set it for 2 minutes instead of 4. Other than that, dinner was fantastic. Forgot to take a picture of my plate because I was hanging out with the kids. It's been a while that just the 4 of us have been together. So right there was the true blessing for Father's Day, that all 4 of us could be together and enjoy a meal together. All right, that's it. Have a great day. And as always, thanks for hanging out with me here at Chris's Country Kitchen. My friends, happy Father's Day again.